God bless you. Yeah, behold, the long-awaited governor. Man, let me move my cap, please. Hey, God, man. Hey. The long-awaited Nollywood living legendary director, producer, filmmaker, the promoter of Nollywood and actors, Ambassador Dr. Lancelot Odua Imasuen is here. We celebrate you this day, sir. Thank you for all you do for Nollywood, for giving a lot of people, a lot of actors room to grow, and for helping a lot of people behind the camera. We welcome you today. We say thank you for joining, celebrating Nollywood behind the scenes living legend. You are welcome, sir. Arasawa.
Thank you very much. Joseph, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Your face is clear now.
So, sir, when did you join Nollywood, sir?
When I joined Nollywood. No, I would say that way. I think when Nollywood joined us. When Nollywood joined us. I've been a practicing artist for 44 years of my life. We've been in the arts when it was not lucrative, when it was not quite enterprising. Yeah, we were there from theater to live street performances behind the boss and what have you. And then television, radio, before we got a little formal training for University of Port Harcourt, then Nollywood came and then we embraced it. And here we are today.
Wow. So you are one of the pioneers of Nollywood.
Well, if you have the history of Nollywood, the first major production in line of the Nollywoodic lineage or pattern of filmmaking was about 1992, 1993. Barely 1.5 years later, I made my first film, Adaku, in the year 1995. So 1995
1995.
Yes, I made my first major Nollywood film. But I got to say my romance with filmmaking started then. My romance with filmmaking started, as a matter of fact, 1988, in the production that was done in Benin, Umi Udef Agbonobusa, produced by
Abiomo Ogbewi. And then we did another movie called The Besotted. Where as far back as 1988, I was an assistant director to some guy that produced Besotted. Then we came into television, Youth Scene, Youth Rendezvous, Hotel de Jordan, all of that. What's it called? The major one there that was called Folk Songs, of which I was an artist. Folk Songs, I was part of that, 1980, 87, 88. Then we joined Youth Scene with Bender Broadcasting Service. We joined Youth Rendezvous with NTA in Benin. I was on radio, Variety Time in the 80s. Then, coming back to television, I was the director of Evangel Theatre. Evangel Theatre was a television series like you have Mad Zion. Mad Zion production from Ibadan. We had ours in Benin. called Evangel Theatre that was advancing the gospel using the instrumentality of motion pictures. That became extremely very popular in Benin then. Levinus is still alive. Levinus Onochuri, yeah, Onochuri, yeah, Onochuri. Some of that guy, Amechi Monago was in that production. Some of our guy, like I can't remember, he's still there, they are still there. Those that are not dead are still very, very active in Nollywood. That was my first film, and that was shocking to them. Say, come on, this young man, do you understand Igbo language? I said, no, I'm Benin.
But sir, being a minority, and because the Nollywood, let me say, is 99% of Nollywood filmmakers in Nollywood are Igbos. How did you emerge as one of the top and the best directors today, sir?
Well, like I say, language art is universal. Art has language restriction. But I'll be very honest with you. Like I promise you, this is going to be, I hope you are recording.
Yes, sir.
No old bar. Was I affected because I was a minority? Yes.
That's
probably so. But the very talent that God bestowed on me, unfortunately, I come from the minorities minority.
Yeah.
An Igbo producer has come to me and told me to my face, Lancelot, your creativity, the things what you get for your head, my brother, it was you be Igbo. You know if they count your money. He told me to my face that the film you made for me is my 22nd movie. My father is 74 years old. My father told me that this is the best film I've ever made in all the 22 movies I produced.
Do you want to tell us the movie?
It was titled Dying for Tomorrow.
Wow.
Dying for Tomorrow. You can go and research that and find the producer. He told me, said, my brother, it was a big boy. You will not be the count of money. He didn't say derogatively, but I understood what it meant, that my fortunes would have been better if I was Yoruba or if I was Igbo. And that's the truth. So I want to thank God for my Benin brothers, my people. The time they don't show, because when I started, everyone thought, what is that people? What is that people? I said, how can a Lancelot or Oduwa Imasuen be Igbo? No, they said even then they mistook Imasuen to be Maxwell. Because the first movie I made was in Igbo language. So they understood that the business was for Igbo people. When they concern Benin man and film.
This is a story.
And the film. But I thank God I brought that light. Right now, Benin City, Edo State has become a dinosaur of our eyes. It has become a one-stop shop. Productions are coming. And if not for Lancelot, quote me. That's why I said record this. And because of how you went about this interview, it's going to be a no hold back to me. Single-handedly, single-handedly brought the light of filmmaking and the revolution of art to the city of Benin. Single-handedly.